Hi, hello everyone. My name is Chrono, and today we're gonna have another video for, you guessed it, Star Wars. I don't care if there's other things that people probably want to see. I like the Star Wars stuff. It's my thing. Leave me alone. I'm gonna do what I love. Damn it. But yeah, let's see. Today's video, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, and you've seen me just tossing this thing around in my hands all willy-nilly. We got the Mandolorian and Grogu speeder bike. Now, this is a set that I took a look at, and I was thinking about actually getting a custom version of this set that I saw on the internet, and then I thought, you know what? I gotta actually take a crack at this one because it actually seems like it actually has details that the custom actually does not have. So we're gonna go into this set, break it down, do the thing. I don't know how much this thing is. I don't remember. If I want to take a guess, it's saying maybe 20 bucks. I don't know, maybe 15. I think it was 15 actually. And if it was 15, I'd say that's actually a valid price, all things considered. But hey, that's just me. What have we got? Oh, this shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Oh. A new cape. I'm intrigued. And I'll tell you why I'm intrigued. So this is one of my other Mandalorian figures. I have a lot of Mandalorian sets. Leave me alone. I actually enjoyed the series and how it is in Star Wars canon. So, also these are custom blasters. Don't mind that. I like to have this thing detailed as much as I can because I'm one of those guys that likes the detail work, you know? But yeah, this is a figure that I have taken parts of and combined them together to make it what it is. As you can see, of the fact that I have the jetpack on it, but I also have the cape on it as follows. And I actually might be scavenging from the set to go and add something to this one. I might do that, might. But yeah, let's see. This one also has like the Din Djarin face print. But yeah, oh, I just showed his face. I guess he's got to go back to the Mandalore. Take a bath in the waters of Mandalore with that one. So let's see how this goes. But yeah, let's get cracking. First things first, let's see. Okay. Actually, it looks like it's the same thing. So, you will not be scavenged from today. You'll just be another copy. Another addition to the collection. So there's that. Also, I don't know why, but there might be music. If you can't hear that in the background, don't mind that. That's probably my brother doing some stuff, and I might ask him to go and turn that down a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. So, we got another Grogu. Oh god, so I'm just remembering the fact that you can actually rip off the head off the kid. Huh. Yeah. You are really tiny. I mean, that makes sense considering the size of the guy, but hey, still, it's kind of a, well. It's gonna be interesting to see because I've seen the new minifigure. Oh god, there's some choices I could have made with that one, but I'm not gonna get into that. Anyway, back to the build. Let's see. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is a swoop speeder bike. Now, I can't really give you too much information as to what like a swoop speeder bike is. I know it's like something that it feels like it's typically common. Looks like a pretty decent ride. Actually, I imagine it'd be pretty fun. Quite a lot of fun too to drive around on. It's like just take a dirt bike, right? And then you just make it anti-gravity, like a mag system. You know what I mean? And you just get that going, and I think that'd be just nice and dandy, just really fun. You probably go really fast with that thing too. Don't be stupid with that. Wear a helmet. You know, there's multiple things you have to take into account when stuff like that. And yeah, hold on. I think a piece got stuck in there. Excuse me. Had some more soda before I'd actually started doing this build. Let's see. Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. What? Oh, never mind. Sometimes my mind goes a mile a minute. Oh, I get it. That's supposed to be like the little bag. Got it. Yeah, that's actually a nice little detail there. Little passenger bag. Messenger bag? What was that? Compartment thing. Whatever. You know that little bag thing or that compartment you usually have in a motorcycle? So it's like, essentially that's what it is. That's what it is right there. I just realized what that is, and I'm a little bit disappointed that it's only now that I'm noticing that. What is wrong with me? There's a long list of that. We're not going to get into that, though. But, yeah. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. I'm probably going to send a text to my brother. Let him know, hey, I'm recording. Gotta be mindful of that stuff. But, yeah. He's fine. But, yeah. Alright, so let's see. What else we got? So this part, I think, was part of the engine that I want to actually have more detail with. Because when it comes to Lego sets, I really do like having detail in the builds. Because to me, it actually adds more to it. It makes it better, you know? If you can manage to get a build with minimal details, that's one thing. But if you can get a build that's functional but has a lot of detail in it, that's better, you know? I mean, I know there's some people that are creative with it, you know? They can just get it going and make a very creative build with just minimal parts. And there's some builds that you can make that are very recognizable. Like, you can make something that's, like, really cheap, but it's, like, bare bones parts and all that whatnot, but at the same time, because of the way you have it set up, it's very recognizable. It can still tell what it is, and I think that's cool. I love that about the community. You know, it doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter how you have it built, because if you're able to take a look at it and you know, then people are going to be able to recognize what it is you're trying to do. That reminds me, I also have some other things that I probably should make videos on. Because I actually got, I went and visited a shop that had a bunch of collector stuff. And that place is really cool, considering what I was able to find there. If you saw my earlier video, actually, why am I saying earlier video? People are going to be watching this are going to have no idea what I'm talking about. There was a short that I actually put up today as of this recording. Today is May the 4th. So when you get this video, it's going to be long past that time. But if you see that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. I found a holy grail. I got a Star Killer minifigure. That is a really cool and very rare minifigure to find these days. Good gods. I got it for an amazing price though. It was like, yeah, it was $50, but still. Yeah, $50. That's how rare it is and how expensive that figure is. Good gods. But yeah. Let's see, get this right here. What else? My eyes were not working, so I couldn't exactly see, and that was a problem there. Nope. Okay, it stopped. Thank God. I'm not interested in having to dive across this counter just to go get that piece. That would be annoying. Love little details here. Get this and that. Oh, I've already done that. Okay. So we got this. All right, so here. There's the handlebars. And then the way you set this up is this goes right here to rest. But because of the fact that they have that clear piece right here, it's supposed to make it look like it's just being held up a certain way, like the forging process, which is a really cool thing. I like the fact that they use that piece to help simulate that thing. That's good. I like that. But it also provides support, which is good. And then these pieces clip together there. And then, yeah. Got that build. And then all you need to do is just do this. And then, yeah, there we go. Look at that. I actually have a little speeder bike now. That's great. And it actually doesn't look too bad either. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hear about, yeah, I know there's gonna be some people that are complain, like, oh, hey, it's another Mandalorian set. It's like, yeah, I know. I like it, all right? I like the set. I have the N1 Starfighter that he has. That's gonna be a fun video. That's gonna be a really fun video. That's gonna be fun. But yeah. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I had to do a UCS Razor Crest. Yes, I have that thing. But yeah, having this is actually really nice because I know there's been a number of things that have showed up in the show and I just don't have access to them until I find them, right? So I'm actually glad I have this because if I'm not mistaken, there's a list of things that Mando has had. He has the Razor Crest, which I have. He has the N1 Starfighter, which I also have. Now, I have the Soup Speeder bike that he has and uses. So, that's great. I think I got all three. Unless there's another one. If there's another one. There's probably another one. There's probably something else that I've missed. I'm probably forgetting something. What? What was it? Whatever, I'll figure it out eventually at some point. But yeah, no, I'm glad that I have this, and I know this is one of the new ones recently. So yeah. Now, here comes the cons, because I think I've gone over some of the pros. Because this is actually a really nice build. And the beautiful part about this is, I think this is actually scale. Which is really cool. I like the fact that this is actually seeming to be scale. Yes, there's some parts of this that could be done a little bit better, but honestly, all things considered, this is a nice little build, and I like it. It's small, it's quaint. Quaint? Is that the right word? Quaint. Quaint. Yeah, I'll work with it. But yeah, it's a nice, beautiful little build. Now, in terms of a con, depending on what it is you're looking for, this might not be it. If it is something you want, get it. If not, don't worry about it. And it's probably going to be something where somebody's going to complain about it. The price may be the con here, right? But because I know there's some sets that have been coming out lately that are like they're small, but the price just does not match. Or worse, there's a big set, supposedly, like the MTT that was made in 2025 towards like winter or fall, right? That thing was $160 and it was tiny. Small set, big price tag, and it just doesn't work. And worse, smaller sets with a bigger price tag, and it just, come on, give something that makes sense, you know? So personally, I like it. If you're a collector like me and you want to try and get certain items together, certain pieces, like for example, if you want to get the Mandalorian Din Djarin's like stuff, right? His vehicles and all that whatnot. You want to get the Razor Crest. You want to get the then one Starfighter. You want to get the speeder bike. This is a piece that I would recommend getting. And this one is set ID number 75436, right? It's new. It's not bad. I like it. Decently detailed, decently sized. Not a bad build at all. And the best part is, depending on what figures you have and what pieces you have, like for example, this is my Din Djarin. This is not custom. This is just me taking parts from other Lego sets that I've acquired from The Mandalorian and putting them together. I did give him custom blasters, but hey, that's just me and my choice, you know? But yeah, he's got the jetpack, he's got his little cape thing, he's got beautiful pieces, and yeah, I think we're good on that one. Best part is, you get to see this guy in the UCS Razor Crest video, because that's where I put him in. Yeah, I will get that video out soon, when I can. I got a bunch of other stuff to go and deal with first before I get that taken care of. But yeah, I'm glad I have this taken care of now. And you know what? I think this is actually the first of the Mandalorian sets for Star Wars that actually I'm going to have on the channel now. That's going to be interesting. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I think it's a decent start. So yeah. Plus I have another little carrier thing here. That's gonna be really nice because actually I think I have the IG droid that ended up becoming the babysitter for Grogu. I have that guy, and I think you can just take this piece right here and you can put it like over like the thing, which also reminds me, I may need to get the calendar, the advent calendar that they have coming up, because I think they have a new head mold for the IG unit, which is really cool. I'm curious to see how they take care of that situation, because if they figure it out well, we may be in business. Because an upgrade to a droid's head mold, especially the IG units, that's interesting. I'm curious to see how they play that out. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for spending the time to be with me as I build this thing. It really didn't take that long, but I'm actually not bothered by that. That's really nice, because then I get to go and talk about stuff and share this thing with you. So thank you all for watching, if indeed you still are. I will see you all in the next video, but please, again, make sure to hit the like button, notification bell so you can get notifications of the channel. Subscribe, because, hey, if you're coming back, why not? If you're coming back already, why not be a part of the channel, you know? And please leave a comment, tell me your thoughts, and tell me what you think about this stuff, right? Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.